Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 39 of my Let's Play Field of Glory Empires. I'm playing as Rome, and the last time that I was with you, and it's been a couple of days, but in the last time I was with you, I did declare war on the Antigonids. I don't remember there always being a pop-up as soon as you clicked on this. You had to scroll over the thing, but now it tells you. And so this siege, we've breached one of the walls of two. It says +6 siege. I think +6 is the highest it'll go. That's the highest I've ever seen it. So that's pretty high, I guess. We have this. This one, for some reason, is not showing. No, wait a minute. Yes, it is. 0 of 1. I didn't realize the display had changed. So there's 0 of 1. We can assault them now. And anyway, when I last recorded on Saturday morning, and I didn't. I usually record a second recording or a video for Sunday because I don't really get a chance to do anything Sunday, but I didn't this week. And then Mondays are really hit or miss. I live with my brother, and when he's home, I don't like to record because he doesn't really understand. He'll come knock on the door or come in and say, "Hey, what's going on?" or certain things like that. So when he's home on Mondays, I tend not to record. He's not always home on Mondays when I get home from work. It just depends on the week. He owns his own business, and Mondays he can close early or he can close late. Doesn't matter. He can work late. So about 75% of the time or so, he is working on Monday when I get home. There was one Monday when I started recording, he came in, and sometimes he won't come to my door, and that day he didn't, and I kept recording. Had about 5 minutes left, and then I kind of cut it short. I mean, not real short. It was still full over 20 minutes. But anyway, Saturday something else had happened, and I had bought a 4K smart TV for my bedroom, but it also would double as my computer monitor. And it's 55-inch Samsung. And I had it set up, and it was looking beautiful. I pulled up a couple of Asia games, and I had to fiddle with the settings on some. I was fiddling with the settings on this game to get the display correctly and everything like that. And this game looked really good. Aaliyah Jack to Est, if you're or Yak to Est, I don't know how to pronounce that, but if you've ever played that game looked really excellent as well. Especially the opening scene with the big eagle, the Roman eagle that starts off the production. I mean the initial screen, and then I pulled up Pride of Nations. Its graphics looked a little dated. There was a little bit of pixelation. The pictures of the portraits of the generals didn't look all that good. The little pictures of the units were kind of grainy, not very good looking. I mean, you could tell they were older graphics. But Aaliyah Jack to Est, this game looked fine, looked very good. Pulled up, just being on the internet, things looked just so much clearer, sharper. The picture was so much better. I have a game that I play that I don't record, and it actually was put out 6 years ago, but the graphics are excellent in that game, and that monitor brought out the graphics very well in that game. But then the TV/monitor started flickering, and I went through Samsung support. I went through online. I looked online, did everything, did all the suggested things. Played with the lighting, played with the ambient lighting, played with the echo settings, played with everything. Couldn't get it to work. For whatever reason, whenever I had a computer game up, the monitor would start flickering, and it would sometimes even say device not connected. And so I mean, and then I called Samsung support. They ran me through the exact same things I have found on the internet, and it still didn't work. Nothing worked. And he's going to have me call Samsung support. I mean, call out for a service. Call out for a service request. I don't know if that means they're going to come to my apartment or what, but instead of that, I'm probably going to just take the TV back and get something else. And but anyway, that's why I didn't record 2 videos on Saturday, because that's what I was doing. I actually watched 2.5 hours of a very long older movie streaming on the TV. It looked excellent. Didn't have any flickering problems when I was streaming a movie. It's just when I play games, it flickers, and it just, I put it in game mode. I did everything. Nothing worked. So it's going back, and that's why I didn't video a second recording. And Monday was, my brother was here, and that's why I didn't record on Monday. So I missed 2 days. But anyway, we're at war with the Antigonids. Let's see, 5 open slots. Potter's Workshop, Temple. Let's go with a Temple. All of those are being used. All of these. All of those. All of those. And I did just recently form Greece, I guess. Just conquered 3 turns. Blockaded. Yeah, they're pretty good actually. Their infrastructure is really done well. They're wholly Hellenic. Fortune teller, no, I don't want that. Let's go with, let's go with fishery, because the next thing that opens up might be furnace, which I could use. This looks like it's going really well. Growth in 9 turns, but let's well, I don't really need money. I'm doing 497 per turn, but I don't want to really grow very quickly either. This is 5 more turns. Blockaded. Who's blockaded me? This? Well, let's just see about that. Laconia, 3 open slots. That's that place. Weaver Shop. Scriptorium. That looks good. That reduces decadence, and it looks like their accumulated decadence in this province is 26.07. I wonder why. A black market. I don't know about these black markets. I really don't. I don't know if I like them, because they're a lot of decadence. My metal production is -10, but I've got a furnace. No, I don't. That's a market. Never mind. But I'm sure that is a copperworks. I don't want to mess with it too much. There's a furnace. The furnace is being built there. That's a copperworks. That should add to my metals. Tool manufacturer. I'm not sure if that adds to metal or not. Blacksmith. That'll add more to my metal. I'm shuffling these. Bronze work. That should add more to my metal. honestly, I'm almost to the point of saying just going crazy on culture so that we can hopefully not go or not stay or whatever it is. We just don't pacify them. But their food is plus 10. Okay? So we need to get our culture in order. Growth in 33 turns, that's good enough. Growth in 3 turns, 5 turns, 8 turns, that's fine. Oh boy. Palace Guard, that's been building a while. Growth in 18 turns, that's fine. They got a good mix. No growth, that's fine. I'm not really worried about growth at this point. I really am not. I'm more worried about getting my culture. Plus 2. I'm worried about getting my culture under control because it's just too messed up right now. It's just what's the culture here? That means 7 turns. Growth in 70 turns. No, let's move one from there. 62 turns. 60 turns. 55 turns. I mean, I think their infrastructure or their growth rate is kind of horrible anyway, so growth in 19 turns. That's in 3 turns. Yeah, I can deal with that. Is there any... This one is actually... These two are actually really good. Really ripe for taking. This one's 1849. That one's 977 in culture. This one actually has a nice little building. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't take it. It'll... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Oh, I'm moving him over here. Because they're under unrest. Loyalty's at 14. That's not good. This loyalty's only at 62, but it's better than 14. It's alright. We will process a turn. They're blockading me with one boat. I mean, I guess that's works if I don't notice it. Yeah, we went +4. We're out of the red or out of the dark orange or bronze or whatever color you want to call that. The Antigonids have moved up as well, but they got 2 aging tokens. And that's probably from losing objectives. We went up 1 point per turn on a legacy. Probably from capturing them. Yeah, 3,196. Our armies marched in Asbidia. Where is our Asbidia? I don't think it's a place that I can get to easily. No, it's here in the middle of a desert. So I'm not going there. Oh, crap. Forgot all about this guy. Let's give him a crappy general. And we got to get them up to Skaga. 3 turns. Move speed 8. Hopefully that's fast enough. Let's see. Food +5. So we're good there. Sitting there. For some reason we didn't assault here. So now we are assaulting. This is 18. I gotta believe somebody's messing with us here. It's 44. We're at +6 on the metal production. That's pretty good. +339. That's decent. Can't build anything there. Just conquered 2 more turns. What's Achaia? Achaia. Let's go ahead and go into Achaia. What's their loyalty? 59, that's not bad. 88, 94, 96. Perfect. So let's go ahead. Bronze works. Makes metal for me. That's Dalmatia. That's Dalmatia. I hope you didn't hear my stomach growl just then. I decided to record before eating, and I skipped lunch. And the reason I did was because I wasn't feeling very well at lunch, so I didn't feel like eating anything. So take it for what it's worth. Three open slots. Why is that grayed out? Because we're blockaded, that's why. Street parlor. Culture +6. Market. Let's do market. Who's blockading us? That's what gets me. It says I'm being blockaded. Where was that? Right here? Yeah. Oh, the Antigonids are. Well, we'll see about that. It's a combat power of 95. They got no hope. So Let's see. That's down to 34 difference. And I think that click didn't take. I've noticed that the later you get into this game that the end turn, clicking the end turn doesn't always work. You got to click it twice. You poor mercenaries. Why do you go to work for them? Look at that. These damn Imperial Legions are badass. We destroyed that whole army. Oh, nice. Well, you destroyed their whole navy. Well, I don't know if that's their whole navy, but that whole force. No, there's one right there. Combat power of 58. I don't think that's going to help you. I could have hoped to go a little higher than 45. I don't really want to do that. Rome being allied with Dalmatia, they also declared war on the Celts. Why in the hell? $138 per turn. Who? How tough is this army? It's really tough. It's a 0-2 though. Let's do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We can only hope these morons will attack us in one of these provinces. I'm moving him here because maybe he'll think this province is undefended and I'll be able to get there before he gets there, and I'll be on the defensive and he'll be on the offense, and that'll give me an advantage. Hold on a second, I had to drink a little something there. My throat was feeling very bad. Basilica, money minus 21, culture plus 6, loyalty bonus 6. Okay. What does this look like? Siege will be quick. We'll do that. Where is my I gotta remember to do that when they get there, because if I don't, it'll be a waste of money. So this is down to 31. This says just conquered 3 turns ago. Food is plus 5, so we're in good shape there. I don't want to do a usurer. Culture 2. Wonder if it has anything to do with me not having any ethnicities here. Let's do a barracks there. All right. This is plus 12. That's one we just took from them. So we need to get that food up. Wells. Aqueduct. I like that aqueduct, actually. Actually, no. Let's do this. They've got a lot of health structures, so they probably don't need any more. Cult site. Food plus 11. Wow, 297 turns. 248 turns. If I did this, no growth, that's plus 23. But, do I really care if if your population grows too quickly, it'll really screw you up. So this is where it says growth 189, no growth. That doesn't bother me as much as you would think it would. I'm going to go ahead and execute one more turn before. Huh, that's weird. Production of metals plus 22 now. Why does it keep doing that? It usually waits till the end of the... Okay. There we go. That was weird. It didn't have little pop-ups on the side, and it usually does. That must have been something different they put. Aha! What are those? Phalanx. How are they 19 and I'm an Imperial Legion. That's the Silver Shields. What the hell is going on here? Something's wrong with this. I don't get this at all. I just got that ain't right. That ain't right at all. I don't agree with that at all. I do not agree with that. I don't understand what happened with that one battle. I'm kind of in shock that they allowed that to happen. Actually, look at that, plus 59 now. Well, of course. Where did their ships go? I gotta remember. He's almost there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I want to take two more. Oh, you. It's funny how these guys almost act like they're working in concert with these guys. I don't get that. I don't understand. Why can't I move in this region? Well, it says I can. Let's give Agrippa. Agrippa's a good name. Tavern? Okay. Well, anyway, this video has actually gone on pretty long. I think it's 34 minutes or more. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but I mean, I'm actually very surprised that they're at 25 is better than my 20. Some of them are better than my 25. Oh, that was these guys, wasn't it? Well, this guy, it might do a little bit better, hopefully. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.